The Forest Doctor. Nepal, the air high in the Nepalese Himalayas, was famously thin and cold. But Dr. Sita Bhandari knew that the health of the mountain people was just as fragile as the scarred slopes surrounding them. Trained in the sterile efficiency of a Kathmandu hospital, she chose to return to the remote villages, setting up her first tiny clinic deep among the peaks. What she found was a paradox, a land of immense natural beauty, yet one struggling with scarcity. Deforestation had crept up the valleys, leaving communities vulnerable to landslides and short of the very medicinal plants their ancestors relied on. Sita realized quickly that her stethoscope alone was not enough. Healing a man's fever was temporary if the soil that fed his family was washing away. So she began to treat the land with the same urgency she treated her patients. She traded her white coat for rough woolen shawls, and her medical bag gained a new essential tool, a pouch of native seeds. Beside every clinic she painstakingly built, a humble structure of stone and corrugated iron, Sita started a garden. But this was no ordinary patch. It was a living pharmacy. She planted herbs known to local healers, guduchi for immunity, neem for purification, and countless other species whose roots held the fragile soil together. The pharmacy was now outside the walls, available to all, strengthening the community before illness even struck. Her most revolutionary treatment, however, was for the spirit. When a patient, healed of pneumonia, a broken bone, or a debilitating fever, was ready to leave the clinic, Sita would hand them not just a prescription, but a sapling, a stout, healthy young tree grown from the seeds she carefully collected. "This is the final step of your recovery," she would tell them, pointing toward a designated, formerly barren hillside. "A thank you to the world that healed you." The gesture of planting a tree in gratitude became the signature of her practice. At first, the patients were puzzled, but as they plunged their hands into the cool earth, planting their tree, they felt a connection to the future. It was a promise. "I am strong enough to contribute again." Years passed. Dr. Sita Bhandari, the woman who carried seeds as often as syringes, continued her work, establishing more clinics and more gardens. The small saplings grew into resilient trees, their roots knitting the mountainsides back together. What started as a few scattered green shoots around her first clinic had expanded, spreading across the formerly bald slopes. Today, those who travel to the region can see the astonishing result. A dense, thriving expanse known throughout the valley not as a forest, but as the hospital grove. It is a forest of 30,000 trees, and counting, each one a monument to a life saved, a testament to recovery. The trees feed the clinics with medicine and protect the villages below. The elderly doctor, who still makes her rounds, often pauses to gaze at the thriving woods. To the people, she is a miracle worker. But to Sita, the forest is the true miracle. She knows that a healthy patient and a healthy planet are one and the same. She proved that the work of a doctor should not just mend the body, but also the world the body inhabits. Dr. Sita Bhandari healed her community not just by treating illness, but by reminding them that in the vast, generous cycles of the mountain, every act of healing, for person or for tree, is an act of reciprocal life.